Hello YouTube, it's William. Welcome to another 2-week update. We're going to cover wholesale, retail, and what's coming up here in the future as far as sales and new models and just a bunch of things. If you yet not subscribed to the channel and you want to keep up with WC Knives, then be sure and click the little bell and you'll be notified whenever we have these updates, and they come around about every 2 weeks. We talk about a lot of stuff, okay? So, first of all, let's start with retail. I have shipped through, that retail is what's been ordered through my website, okay? I have shipped through 2643, which is a December of 2024, or 2023, we ain't got 24 yet, December of 23 order. Okay, I have in works all of December of 2023 is in works and should be shipped out this month. Okay, and when I pan the camera around, you're gonna see knives everywhere. I mean, just everywhere. I mean, we got them everywhere. So anyway. So all of December, I mean, you know, early December is going to be a little bit late, but they'll be in the month of October. Next week, I will be taking pretty much the entire week off. I need to load the van. I'll show you the van here in a little bit. I needed to do some things, some adds to the van and some things like that to get ready for the trip to Blackie's. I will be at Blackie's for the weekend. And I will be bringing about a handful of Fuel the Fire Gray Man knives with me, available to the public. This is going to be the big unveiling, if you will. They will have a Kydex sleeve. The cost on these with the Kydex sleeve will be $350. As you can see here, there's only going to be a handful. Most of these are going to Fuel the Fire's instructors, okay? Part of their conglomerate, if you will. So I think there's going to be about 5 left. And so those will be available to the public, first come, first serve. So anyway, I got to get those ready for Blackie. So I got to get, and here's all the Kydex that's been formed. And so I got to finish all that in the next 2 to 3 days. So all of that is on the priority list to get done. I mean, you'll probably see your knife. I've got slims. I've got junior field lures, slicks. All of that is the junior field lure first runs, and also the retail side as far as December orders, okay? Let's talk about junior field lures. I said that we will be done with shipping out all of the first run junior field lures by the end of the month. And this is the last of the junior field lures to get handled. So I'll get those ground into Tom when I get back. So they will, we're going to be right at maybe a day or two after October the 31st, but we're not going to miss it by much if we do. I think we'll be able to make that, okay? So we're still looking to get all of the junior field lure first runs out by the end of the month, okay? So that is still in works. Let's see, North Wind. Pano, I talked to Pano, and Pano is working on a video on what he's done with the new North Wind. And if you don't know what the new North Wind is, there it bees, okay? This is the one I made for myself, and I was going to carve a spoon this weekend. I just haven't got to it. Maybe I'll have a chance at Blackie. I doubt it, but because, I mean, when I go to those things, it's just one of those things I need to relax and just visit with people and get away from, although this is going to be knife week trip because of the Fuel the Fire's revealing or unveiling or introduction, maybe. I don't know what we're gonna call it, but anyway. So this is still available at Great Northern Knives for pre-order. Now, a lot of people think that is a huge knife. It's not, folks. It's really not a large knife. It's a big knife, but it's not a huge, honking large knife. In AEBL, these only weigh about 14 ounces, okay? The overall length of these, and if I could find me a measuring tape, I would tell you that they're only like 12 inches, okay? Well, I've got a measuring deal here on the table. So from extended pommel to tip, it's 12 inches. So any knife in the world is, what, 10 and a half? So it's not that large. The balance is right there, okay? It's right there. So when you're holding the knife or using the knife, it doesn't feel like a honking large knife. But when you need it to be a large honking knife, it will be. When you need it to be a short knife, it will be, okay? So I think that's a sweet spot for a lot of use. You know, you guys, let's compare it to an SK. Let me go get an SK right quick. See that? What is that, inch and a half difference? So it's really not that big of a knife. It's not overly large, if you will. Okay, but anyway, I was going to carve a spoon with it, and anyway, I will before the offer is over. I think the offer is over about November, first part of November. So you have to pre-order the first runs before then. All right. But I'm gonna do another follow-up video on there. Just show you exactly how nimble this knife really is. I was amazed. I really was. Once I started using the knife a little bit, it really surprised me of how nimble and agile that knife of that size was. So anyway, about 14 ounces for AEBL. I think the 3/16 AEBL. The 3V option, which there's only just a handful of those. I forgot to mention that in the deal. Is they're a little bit more robust. They're the thicker 3/16. They're the .20, so they're almost a 1/4 inch thick. So that's a tough knife. All right. So if you want something that's very robust, then the 3V is certainly that. And I think that the weight on it was, I mentioned that in the introduction video, I think it's like 16, 17 ounces, something like that. So the AEBL is a little bit lighter. Anyway, all right. Let's talk about, also, while we're talking about Great Northern Knives, I just shipped them some Alaskan Scouts that they're putting handles on. They're putting handles up on the website just almost weekly. So keep an eye on their website of what they have. And if you have something in mind that you want that they're a dealer of, and there's only like 10, 11 models, 11 counting this one, then let them know and let them give your preference or preference on handle material, and they'll be able to accommodate you in most cases. Okay, I'm not gonna say all, but most cases. So Alaskan Scouts was shipped last week. This week coming up, I am starting to work on fill lures, the regular size fill lures, and get those to them the first week when I come back. So in about 2 weeks, then I'll ship out some fill lures to them. So that's what's coming up for them. All right. Anyway, showed you the junior fill lures. That's the last of the first runs that's been heat treated. And we'll still get those all out by the end of the month, as we stated. Oh, here's the van. I got here, I'm trying to load up today because Monday and Tuesday I've got to get all the other stuff ready. I've got the EcoFlow alternator controller or charger. See it right there? And if I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is charging at 800 watts. Phenomenal. And it also works with a solar panel. You put a solar panel on the roof and it'll charge with the solar panel and the alternator controller at the same time. So if you have a 400 watt solar panel, then you could probably get 1,000 watts, maybe. You get about half on the solar in my experience. So 1,100 watts maybe of charge time or of charge. So it's saying that it's going to be 100% in 7 minutes. So anyway, I've got some steps on it. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Some runners from Owl. I'm going to show you the other side. Slowly, we're getting there. We're getting there just a little bit at a time as I have a little bit of money to put into it. So now I can get into it a little bit better. This van has a 2-inch lift on it, so it had that they installed it at the dealership, so had it when I bought it. But anyway, I'm really looking forward to this trip to Blackie's. Man, I need this. I'm not burnt, but I'm tired. So anyway, here's the SKs that's through 885 and 2 of the junior fill lures. So that's where we're at in the grind room. I don't see anything else. And also sale coming up. We're looking at the first part of November having a sale. And there's going to be, I think there's 7 RSTs in that sale. There's going to be a lot of things in that sale. One-ofs and maybe some of the older stock that is not sold, but is still out there somewhere. So it's on the board. If I have blanks for it, I'm going to select some of those blanks and get those out. So just kind of keep an eye on that. It'll be just like all the other sales. There'll be a 24-hour notice video. They'll show you everything in the sale, how to get it, where to get it, even a price listing that you can see the price and all that other good stuff before it goes live. Once it goes live, you better have your duckies in a row, because if it's anything like the others, they will be gone in minutes. And it's not who has it in their cart first, it's who pays first. Because there may be 15 people have that same knife in their cart, and whoever gets that card number in there and press send the first, and it approves on their card, that's who gets the knife. So you gotta be quick. I keep saying that. People are amazed at how quick these things sell. But I keep telling you, you have to be quick. You have to have a very good internet connection, and you have to have all of your information either on Apple Pay or on my website or however you're gonna pay for it. All your information has to be in there. Because by the time you type all your information in there, the knife's already sold. So be ready. So anyway, all right. I think you guys are up to date. I've got to get this van loaded today and get ready to go to Blackie's. If you're anywhere around, come by and see us, and I'd love to shake your hand and chew the fat with you around the campfire and say howdy and all of that good stuff. If you don't know where it's at, then I'll see if I can't put a link to Blackie's how to get there video and all that good stuff. So anyway, it's at Geneva Lake in Alabama. It's near Opp, Alabama. So it's close to Opp. OPP, as in the fish. So, all right. I think you guys are up to date. Ridge Runner blades, still working on black hats. Going to get those, some of the black hat knives to Ridge Runner, probably end of the month, first part of November. Hopefully he'll have some for Georgia Bushcraft. I think these storms, they're okay. but they were in North Carolina, so they were affected by some of these storms, or Helene, I think is the name of that hurricane. So anybody that was in the path of this thing, my heart goes out to you, my prayers. And what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, okay? So I hope your families are safe, and if you lost any loved ones and friends, then my sincere condolences, and we'll keep moving. So until the next one, you guys get in the backyard, whittle on a stick. Be sure to take a child with you, get the opportunity. And don't forget those cleaning Band-Aids and lots of knives. We'll catch you again very soon.